I just started Balanced Body's Mat Pilates Instructor Certification Program, and I wanted to tell you about my experience so far. Quick background, I am a certified personal trainer and group fitness instructor, so I do have background coming into this course, but this is a lot different than anything I've ever learned. I have taken 2 courses so far. I have taken Anatomy and Movement, or Anatomy in 3 Dimensions. This is an optional prerequisite course, but I think the only way you would be able to skip it is if you're literally like a doctor. I'm not even kidding. Or like already in a medical career of some sort. Otherwise, do not skip that. And then I've taken Movement Principles, which is the one required prerequisite course to the MAT program. Up next, I have MAT 1, 2, and 3, and then the practical hours. I took Anatomy and Movement Principles online, and then I'm gonna take the MAT courses in person. I think it was fine to do the prerequisites online. I had a great experience, especially with Movement Principles. I had this amazing instructor in Utah, and I never would have met her if the course wasn't offered online and if I didn't take it online. So I definitely recommend, if that's more flexible for you, just do it. I do want to take MAT 1, 2, and 3 in person though, just so I have that in-person cueing and form correction and stuff like that. And then with the practical hours, I'll put a screenshot of what they are up on the screen. So first you have practice hours, which is where you just go to a Pilates class and take it yourself. Then you have shadow hours, which is where you go to a class, but instead of taking the class, you just shadow. And you watch the instructor, the students, the cueing, the sequences, and just take notes on all of that in the back of the class, I guess. And then you have student teaching hours, which is where you are actually teaching a Pilates class. That instructor that I had in Utah really talked about the practical hours and put, I think, everyone's mind at ease, because that is the part of this program that I am most stressed about. But she kind of explained how much flexibility there really is in the practical hours. First of all, it's all honor code. So if you feel like you are completing and you are fulfilling your practice hours or your practical hours, then you can count that. For example, the student teaching hours. You don't have to be at a gym teaching. You can teach your friends, your family. You can set up a free community class at a community park. It doesn't matter what it looks like. And then for the shadow hours, like that was a really weird one for me. And all the studios that I go to, I could not imagine myself like sitting in the corner shadowing. It would just be awkward. But she talked about the flexibility of like shadowing online classes or even like live streamed classes. And she just explained that that's perfectly fine. Even the practice hours, like it's expensive to go take however many hours of practice in a studio. You can definitely just take online classes at home and count that towards your practical hours. But so far, I'm having a great time. This is so fun and inspiring. Like it's adding so much to my exercise and fitness knowledge in the best way possible. And yeah, I'll keep you updated.